It's like the epitome of disrespect that we got black people so kissing so much white American ass, conservative white American ass, that they would say it's black people who want to segregate the country when they had it illegal for black people to be places where white people were, dumb.
They both agree that if you're black going to university, you should be put with all the black kids. And if you're a white kid going to university, you should be put with all the white kids, meaning they're calling for segregation. This is fascinating.
There are only 2 years, but it was because of that community of kids who were like me.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And I always try to make this point. It's like you don't do kids of color service by plucking them out and making them one of a few.
Yes.
And then scattering them about the campus.
I think that's absolutely right. And it describes more of my high school experience, even though I was popular.
Yeah.
Than it did my college experience, which I loved.
Yeah.
I loved because at the time that I went to Harvard, which we're contemporaries in terms of the timing of it, there was a sizable black community on campus. And it was like I found my people in a sense, you know, the people who had similar life experiences and backgrounds that I had, where you could feel totally comfortable being yourself. And my roommates and I talk a lot in the book about them. I roomed with 5 other black women. And there were 6 of us on campus. And then we were within this larger community. And it was just amazing. It was amazing.
Because you experienced homesickness. It's, as smart as of a student as you were, leaving home and going to a college setting in Harvard and Princeton, these schools, these elite schools with systems of education that are still somewhat different.
Yes.
It takes a minute to adjust to living on your own. It takes a minute to adjust. I got to Princeton and I realized that, I'm going to school with a bunch of kids who went to college preparatory schools.
Absolutely.
The Choates and the Exeters of the world. And I'm like, oh, wow. You did this
already.
You've been living this life for the last 3-4 years.
Yes.
And I'm just showing up and you already took this course. You read these books. You did this thing that I didn't get in my little public high school.
That's correct.
On the south side of Chicago.
And it was very sobering.
And there it is, folks. That is the mentality that holds people back.
Oh, you shut up. If it isn't self-hating Ernie. I haven't talked about this guy in a while. Self-hating Ernie. And I think he's Arab. Hey. I don't disagree that Michelle Obama and Ketanji Brown Jackson are full of shit. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree. They are full of shit. I just don't like you saying it because you're full of shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 people full of shit. There's 3 people full of shit. Yeah, just saying dumb shit like, there's no racism. Mr. I don't see color, who's obviously colored. What a dumbass. When black people say that, I just want to shove a stick in their spokes. You know what I'm saying? Look, Ernie doesn't understand how the world works. And America's very segregated. I worked at some Fortune 100 companies. I worked as a consultant. I can tell you, there are rooms I've been in, I was the only black person. It can be cool, and it can be horrific. It's cool when they take you out for drinks, and everybody wants to get you drunk until you end up Nolan Wells'd. It's always in the back of your head, you know what I'm saying? That I don't trust these guys. I don't know these guys. Because they act like they're your best friend. Tim, hey, Tim, man, Mr. Tim, all right. I mean, I've been places, it's like, hey, white guys coming out, wanting to hang out with me. I didn't know because I was the cool black guy there. Because they could tell the difference between me and Ernie, DeVory Dawkins. When you're a black guy that's really a black guy, a lot of places you go, white people will like you. Because they could tell you the authentic black. You're not Impossible Burger black. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's not really black. He's black, but he ain't black American. You know what I'm saying? Not black American. So black American is different than African. So I understand what Michelle Obama's saying here. I get it. Here's the other thing, though. Michelle Obama is not the person to say it because her ivory ass, her and Obama are not black. I know she is black, but you understand what I'm saying? They're not black American, really. Not anymore. Maybe she was a long time ago when her dad was shuffling to the whatever. He was shuffling that blue-collar job before, Obama's CIA ass came in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I don't feel comfortable with Kamala or Ketanji Brown. They're both married to white guys. You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm basically saying is, it's true. Like, you're going to these college campuses, and now all these rules that they have for Trump, and it's all Trump related. A lot of colleges are very segregated. A lot of universities are that way. These white institutions, those colleges are very segregated anyway. The fact that DeVore is acting like these women are saying some crazy shit. Crazy. It's already been segregated, dummy. It is what it is. It's a lot of you talk to some black kids or black people, black men and women who went to predominantly white institutions. And let's say Ketanji Brown Jackson, who was pretty much whitewashed. You know what I'm saying? They hung out with a little student union, a black student union, where a group of black people got together, you know what I'm saying? And they kind of congregate and support each other and be a reinforcing, support system for one another as they deal and navigate white America. It is what it is. And the fact that he doesn't know that already exists, that he thinks these women are somehow driving this. Now, the only thing is, Trumpy and Stephen Miller and his cohorts don't want it to be official. They have no problem when it organically happens. But the fact that some black people will be actually, okay, yeah, you over there? Okay, we're going to call this the black people place. That you got a problem with it. You don't mind that there's a black people place. You just don't want it called black people place. Just like there's white people shit and Latino shit and Asian shit. Like there's all these groups. I mean, we've all been in school. We know different tables. And I guess if you're from a predominantly black background that was segregated and instead of integrated to the point where you can see the shit in real time, you be like, hey, look at this. Yeah. To this day, fam, there are places in America where there are no black people. You wouldn't think that exists when you listen to Ernie Muppet Face. Punchable Ernie Muppet Face. But it exists. So, closing this out, let's just say this. I don't trust Michelle Obama or Ketanji Brown Jackson to speak for me and anything race related. Because if they were going to do that, both of them had the ability to actually try to get shit done for black Americans. And neither one of them wanted to do that. And so that cancels out their argument, even if I think they got a point. And of course, Mr. I don't see color and black people want to be segregated is the dumbest argument in America. Black people died, got pistol whipped, dog sicked on them, and water hoses to shop where white people shopped. White people weren't getting pistol whipped and dog sicked on them and spit on and hit with rocks to shop in black stores, dumbass. But you listen, see, this is how dumb conservatives are. See what I'm saying? I mean, it doesn't make any logical sense. And there are some black people that will watch him and go, DeVore's got a point. He's got a point. Now, DeVoy has a white wife, dumbass. Just like Brandon. Just like Tim Scott wanted to. Right? That's all. Okay? Okay, Scooter. Get it, Jeremy? Huh? Dylan? Coat? All right, man. Look, man, welcome me back. Shit. Welcome me back to online life. It's like the epitome of disrespect that we got black people so kissing so much white American ass, conservative white American ass, that they would say it's black people who want to segregate the country when they had it illegal for black people to be places where white people were, dumbass. Is that him? That's Darkest, man. If y'all get a chance, man, look up Ernie from Bert and Ernie. That looks like DeVoy Darkins. You know, marry who you want to marry. Just don't think that you have carte blanche to talk shit about black people's shit, because you don't. That's what I can't stand about this guy. Who gave his ass the authority? You know what I'm saying? That's why I like, in my rules, man, like in my opinion, Michael Singleton is like the realest, like black conservative that I know is Michael Singleton, man. He came on my show and talked about reparations. He didn't sound like a BI either. So that was good. And he actually did better than a lot of the liberals would do. Definitely better than a lot of the liberals would do. So yeah. Yeah. Join us by going to Patreon. Become a member. Stop playing with me. I need members. I need members. Pause. I need memberships. Sign up, become a member, become a VIP at the Timberlake WolfPack. I got nothing but love for you. Remember, stay bold, stay courageous, but most of all, stay dangerous.
No filters, just the truth.